Hi guys, let us solve question set number 5 on average. Question 1. The average temperature of all 7 days of the week is 30, that of the first 3 days is 28, and of the next 3 days is 31. So what is the temperature on the last day of the week? So we have been given the average temperature of all 7 days, which is 30. So 30 is equal to the sum of the temperatures of all 7 days, let's term it as S, divided by 7. So therefore we can get the sum of the temperatures of all days as S equal to 30 times 7 is 210. Now the average of the first 3 days of the week is 28. So 28 is equal to the sum of temperatures of the first 3 days, let's term it as S1, divided by 3. Therefore S1 is equal to 28 times 3, which is 84. Again, the average temperature of the next 3 days is 31. So 31 is equal to, let's term the sum of the next 3 days temperature as S2 divided by 3. Therefore S2 is equal to 31 times 3, which is 93. So we have the sum of temperatures of the first 3 days and the sum of temperatures of the next 3 days. So we can find out the temperature of the last day. So we can write the complete sum as S equals to S1 plus S2 plus the temperature on the last day. Let's name it as T. So S is 2110 equals to S1 is 84 plus S2 is 93 plus T. If you solve this, T will be equal to 33. Question 2. The average of 7 numbers is 39 and the average of 3 of them is 27. What is the average of other 4? So the average of 7 numbers is 39. So we can write 39 is equal to the sum of those 7 numbers divided by 7. So sum is equal to 39 times 7, which is 273. And the average of 3 of those 7 numbers is 27. So 27 is equal to, let's say that the sum of those 3 numbers is S1 divided by 3. Therefore S1 is equal to 27 times 3 is 81. Now we have to find the average of other 4. So the average of other 4 is equal to the sum of the other 4 numbers divided by 4. So what is the sum of other 4 numbers? Well, we know the sum of all 7 numbers, and out of that we know the sum of the 3 numbers. We can find out the sum of other 4. So sum is equal to S1, that is the sum of 3 numbers, plus S2, that is the sum of other 4 numbers, which is equal to 273 equal to 81 plus S2. So we can get the sum of other 4 numbers as 273 minus 81, which is equal to 192. Now we can get the average of the other 4 numbers. S2 is 192 divided by 4, which is equal to 48. Let us move on to the third question. What is the mean of first 50 natural numbers? Mean means average. So average is equal to sum upon count. Count is 50. We don't know the sum of first 50 natural numbers. Well, there is a formula for calculating the sum of natural numbers up to n numbers, which is n into n plus 1 by 2. Here n is equal to 50. So 50 times 51 by 2, which is equal to 25 times 51. So average is equal to sum, which is 25 times 51 divided by the count, which is 50. So 25 times 2 is 50. What remains is 51 by 2, and that is 25.2. So the answer is option A. The average salary of all workers in a garage is rupees 8,000. The average salary of 7 technicians is 12,000 rupees and that of the rest is 6,000 rupees. What is the total number of workers? Okay, let us assume that the number of workers be n and we have been given the average salary of all workers, which is 8,000 rupees. So 8,000 is equal to the sum of salaries of all workers. Let's say it is S divided by n. Next, the average salary of 7 technicians is 12,000 rupees. So we can write 12,000 is equal to the sum of salaries of technicians, which is ST, let us assume that, divided by 7. And the average salary of the rest of the people is 6,000. So 6,000 is equal to the sum of salaries of rest of the people, let's say, which is R, divided by the number of rest of the people, which can be written as n minus 7. Now let us calculate ST and SR. ST is equal to 12,000 times 7, which is equal to 84,000, and SR is equal to 6,000 times n minus 7, so which is 6,000 n minus 42,000. Now you know that the sum of the salaries of all people will be equal to the sum of salaries of technicians plus sum of salaries of the rest of the people. So this can be written as 8,000 equals to S by n. S is ST plus SR by n. ST plus SR is equal to 84,000 plus SR is 6,000 n minus 42,000 divided by n, which can be written as 84,000 minus 42,000 gives you 42,000 plus 6,000 n divided by n, and on the left hand side is 8,000. So n goes here, so this becomes 8,000 n. Now 8,000 n minus 6,000 n gives you 2,000 n equals to 42,000, and these zeros gets cancelled out. N is equal to 42 by 2, which is equal to 21. So the number of people or the number of workers are 21.